Okay, I'm a bit short on time, so I gotta make this a video real quick and address some issues that seem to be pressing. And this may seem a little unpopular to people, but or it may go over some people's head. But listen, the Bible should not be taken as a literal historical document. It's metaphorical. In fact, there's way too much in there metaphorical. There's way too many metaphors and poetic prose and adages in there for it to be taken as a literal reference. In fact, this is funny, but the Bible warns against people taking the Bible as a literal historical document and arguing over it. Like that's actually folly. In fact, that's what led to the death of Christ in a sense. Like people were arguing over whether Christ was literally the biological son of an almighty God or a being, and that's what and that argument is what led to his crucifixion. So like in arguing over what's literal and what's metaphorical, essentially you're killing Christ all over again, or you're killing the truth. The Bible, you're causing the Bible to lose its truth, because in a metaphorical sense, the Bible is flawless. It's perfect. It makes complete sense. Like it's undeniable. But when you get to trying to nitpick over, is this the spear that pierced his side? And then people get to the point where they're willing to kill people over objects or certain historical landmarks that they believe this is where Christ was buried, or this is a sacred temple. And now you're willing to murder people over an object, a temple, because you believe that this literally has some significance, and you're missing the whole point of the Bible. Like people, like that's why Jesus deferred so often on that question when they were like, "Are you the Son of God?" He was like, "We're all sons of God." He played with it on a regular basis, and he would answer them in a way that pretty much went over their heads. And today, obviously, it's still going over people's heads. Like when he said, like, we're all sons of God. Like it's if you don't see the metaphorical sense, then you miss the truth of the Bible. And yeah, I mean, we can go into it more. You guys can put questions. I'm all about the debate, but like atheists can get into it too, because I get in arguments with both Christians and atheists over this, and I think we should probably hash it all out. So feel free to get at me.